Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome everyone to Reiki. Taking a little holiday pause. I wonder if this music is too loud. Maybe a bit loud. If the music is too loud, please let me know. I'll go and turn it down. I know it's quite loud for me. So this is Reiki. Welcome to all of you joining. This is just a nice calm time to get some nice beautiful energy healing for those who want it. Nice chit chats for those who want that. Hey Jules, hello. Satera tankiera sti ayero to mokora to numoritiera sia to korach to yerniatia nikiniatiash. Jules, can you tell me if the music is too loud? A little bit of a sound check. Oh, actually, I wonder if you can hear me at all. Let's try that. Maybe you couldn't hear me. Sorry if you couldn't hear me. So for those of you who are new to energy healing, this is Reiki healing. I'm channeling spiritual consciousness energy to help align all those things that are a little bit out of place. Just helping smooth things out, helping release maybe emotions that we have submerged. For some of us, we just might feel a bit calmer. That's the goal, right? It doesn't have to be a big transformative thing. I feel like that music is very loud, hey? Hi, Michael. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie, how's the music? Is it too loud? Can any of you hear me at all? I wonder. It's a tad bit loud. I'm gonna go turn it down. Be right back. There we go. There we go. Okay. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Salome. I am a Holy Fire Reiki Master Teacher. I also practice Karuna Reiki and Animal Reiki. So if you have a little furry friend around you who you would like to accept some healing for, if they're interested in it, you are welcome to bring them in. They may just be a little curious at what you're doing. Sometimes they do that. So happy to see you. Hi, welcome. Ataniara takam kose yeritikiniesta ayarata namorata surata namukorati anorashta nakarata nikieta yasorat. So this is a time for a lot of us that tends to be pretty busy, tends to be a little hectic, tends to be a little chaotic, right? With the holidays, a lot of us tend to feel the burdens, feel the stress. We are in the winter now, winter solstice, so it's the resting phase, right? So this Reiki is really coming in tonight to help support you guys who are maybe carrying a lot right now. Just give you a moment to let go, just a moment to relax, right? It can be 5 minutes, it can be longer, it's up to you. Thanks for the likes, Michael. So we're allowing ourselves to be open for beautiful energies to come in and help take some of that weight off, right? Allow us to take a moment to just rest. Hi, Jonathan. Allow us a moment to pause. I work deeply with the holy fire. And it's just this beautiful, unconditional love energy. And that's what the universe is truly. That's what Source is. It's just pure, unconditional love. Highest vibrational energy. Love and peace. For those of you who have something a little bit more specific they would like to have focused, you can simply set your intention on that one thing, or multiple things, right? Sky's the limit. It's up to you. But really focus your attention and your intention on what it is you would like to have the energy directed to. Hi, Denny. Atayere te kinyorashto no konesia no kumaritia no kuratoshto yere to martia no kurat. You're wrong. You would be wrong. I am not, Yasmin. I am neither. I tend to surprise a lot of people at what I actually am in terms of astrology. Anayara te kian yora to koro tunuat. Ayane te kian masao tunur to stu anarti nora to kote. Asore to kushtai no koriti niara tamuru tu nukuto ire to muarte kieme kien yosho porto sumoate. I'm feeling a lot of pressure in the head. Feeling a lot of pressure in the chest as well. So we're going to have to try to breathe that out. Atanirata koranata ishtano retini yurtu mukurutu sayra takashia tukorati tini asura tishtanas. Asalati narati kiene konke sia kushtana mukonati nashtua. Akorosota iretini miata shato surata warana makarati na korasano kori. Thank you for the follow, Heaven Wolf. So, bringing some fire in the belly. Atani kira toko shoto ira maratini kiora suma. Akete ira tiniara satu na ira tamora suna tanamukona tia suna tiete suna tesha. Asata nira toko suna iana maritia suna kaniti. Ase ira tinikini kaya rasana korashaneis. Asa e tenikia morta suata nakia sunate. Awarata namukurat. Akurasai irata nikini kia suna. Enirata kasurate nikia shuana. E irata koratono tirata muaretinia konasia tushatu samuretini. Hi, Jerry. Long time, yeah. 111 viewers, that's kind of neat. Ekeire te kiara tomo ara te kinia suna shamuk asa atomatini. Asu ane ire te ni kore sauru tonoto. Eira te moara ti me kinia shtana. Aranira ta ora ta kia tananasia. Ateniki ete uretani okoranonotia. Ate eire te kina asu atona koretia koshana. Asua ate inekia na coraso to yorotomuri na sinkish. Eki eteni kire teki asoro to nakate masa utuna. Awasa kuroto no koshete yiritimora tiniasu. Swanky, that's amazing. That's so wonderful to hear. I've been thinking about you. Oh, what good news. That's wonderful. Congratulations, my love. I'm so happy for you. Oh, that brings me so much joy. So amazing. So amazing. Akai ira takaso to ira to no kurotosi ira takashe ira tiniara no mokureta nikasureti. Asa ere tikiniara sauro toko shata yana mosuta yasa korototo ira muara tingi. Akasia toko shana mukurotonuita noroto so oto yara mate ira tasana mukono sawate. Asete yatara sauro toko mate yenekia sa akato nikia na korosunu tashana. So for those of you who don't know the story, our beautiful Swanky in here has been coming to the lives for a while and was experiencing some health troubles. And we just got the beautiful news that that it looks like whatever it was that was going on, they've been marked as benign, so it's beautiful. Reiki is powerful. Reiki is really powerful. Reiki is all energy. It's amazing how powerful just shifting our energy can be. Same thing with your thought forms, right? The thoughts that you have a big impact on your experience. The doctor said there was no calcification, and I said, do they ever disappear on their own? And he said, no. Wow, that's so magical. Ricky says, yes, they do. Hi, love. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot of magic in the world. I missed you too, my love. And I love that you shared that, Swanky. That's so special. And I had a very similar experience, right? I had a condition called polycystic ovary syndrome, and it's quite common amongst women, but it's something that doesn't go away. It's something that we have to manage the symptoms of. There isn't really a cure for it. And when I got my level 1 and 2 Reiki certification, there's a lot of powerful healing that's involved when you go through Reiki training and Reiki certification so that you can channel the energy yourself. And a month after taking that, a lot of changes I started experiencing in my body, and I got some tests done in the next year. And all of my symptoms were gone. My hormones were normal. I was regular. I was ovulating, which was not something that I ever did experience before because of my condition, and all of the cysts on my ovaries are gone. They said, I don't know how you did it, but you don't have PCOS anymore. So it's Reiki, it's magical. I'm so glad that you did. I'm so overjoyed for you. Yeah, we are beautiful. We are magical. Asura tu morita sa korotona erata moritina sone. Asura ta nikioshuta no koresia matinke. And being skeptical is all right. Be skeptical. It's important to be. It's important to. It's important to ask questions. I will never expect someone to just take something at face value, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff that is so outside of what we learn to understand, right? We discover little things as we come along. We start remembering little things as we go along. But it's important to ask questions. It's important to be pragmatic, right? There's still an importance to rational thought. However, that being said, is also don't allow your skepticism or your attachment to what you already know to prevent you from being open to what you may not, and to be open to ideas that may otherwise contradict what your knowledge or your understanding of the world is. Right? It's always good to listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. If it feels wrong, let it go. Right? Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, you were at a stage before surgery where it was already spreading, hey? It already spread to your blood and was carcinoma. Had to get surgery, but pathology was all negative, which before surgery I was at a stage. Oh, wild. It has some powerful signs today, hey? Oh, I see, from 2022. Daily dose of angel numbers. Yeah, I had 111 people in this live at one point. Anira tako senia. No, it doesn't. Cancer has no business in your body. Atayitikian ko a ira tako rosonoto ira to morto satoi. Ata ira tako kusat ayana mote nikian masato shatayana morti. Asiana kuanashe. Atayarata morto ne kiara suta shana morti ni kia sunata yarata ni kia tea satona. Akanyera sakuna shtianora sana kia suna. Akieta yara sakura shta tiana morto no. It's a lot to deal with, Ixie. Well, please enjoy the healing as much as you like. Akanatina kose ekiana kiera takara sa atoni. Aturati surata namurisia kurashta yerata morati mitia saurata. No, Rontonkin, I don't think that. I think the term gets thrown around way too much. The whole term twin flame gets thrown around way, way too liberally and way too loosely. And a lot of people take advantage of the kind of hype around the twin flame to sell their stuff, is what I've noticed. Hi, my love. Oh, you like my hair? Thank you. I cut it a while ago. I truly do believe that twin flames do exist, but you have to be very careful, and you have to use your discretion and your discernment when you hear people throwing the term around. Because a lot of people who throw the term around don't really understand what a twin flame is, and nor do they really care. And so just be very aware of people taking advantage of that, because a lot of people do take advantage of that terminology, and the vulnerability of people who are heartbroken or who are lovesick. How old am I? Take a guess. The age-old question. 27? I'll take it. The age of beauty. Thank you. You can't guess. Yeah, you know already. You've got a 27. Does anybody else have a guess? 25. Got a 33. Take 25. 37, Roberto. Shh. Come on now. Do I look 37? Hope not. You're disqualified. You're 37. 25 to 28. I'll take it. I am 34 DaCosta. Smart and wise. Yeah, I'm 34. But I'll take 25 to 28. For those of you who guessed in that range, Jonathan, I know you were just being really nice. Unless you're a different Jonathan than the Jonathan that I think you are, but if you are a different Jonathan. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You guessed my rising sign, you did. You were being genuine? Oh, maybe you're a different Jonathan. I don't know, I'm so confused. Thank you, I appreciate it. 25, I'll take it. Yeah, twin flame journey is challenging for sure. I'm gonna put that on my resume. Looks 25. And to be 25 again. I honestly, I feel like I haven't really much, aside from experience and perhaps some wisdom. You would have guessed 22. I'll take that as well. I'm not 22. Definitely not 22. But yeah, I don't know when this growing up thing ever happens. How do I share this live? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're already here. Yeah, exactly. Wow, 10.7K likes. Who's here? Y'all are wonderful. How's that possible? That's crazy. Have I been watching The Curse? I have not. I miss you too, Steph. Yeah? Well, hello, Carolyn. Just watched Wednesday. Happy solstice, my love. I still have to get you that recording of our meditation. It wasn't working for me yesterday. I was having internet problems, so it wouldn't let me download it. For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, every month I've been leading a meditation with Reiki event to heal and balance a specific chakra. So we worked on the sacral chakra last weekend. It'll happen when it happens. And we will be doing the solar plexus chakra in January. So if you guys are interested in that, then look out for that because it will be coming up. You need chakra work? Yeah, it's beautiful guided meditation with Reiki and light language healing to allow you to connect to that space and heal it. You made a Yule log? I love that. I went to a funeral today. Now who I haven't seen for a while is Vicky. Yeah, one thing we have to remember is that Reiki works with consent. So if you would like to receive the Reiki healing, do make sure that you are open, or it's something that you have acknowledged that you'd like to experience. Consent is important. So you can't really, when it comes to human beings, you can't really accept Reiki for them. It's something that their higher self has to accept. And that's because we have free will, right? We have free will. We can't force energy healing on someone. Everyone is on their own journey, and everyone is on their own journey on their own terms. Oh, I love that, Swanky. You know, I felt the same thing about my grandmother. It was my grandmother's funeral today. And when I found out about her passing, I didn't feel sadness because I knew she was so overjoyed to be able to reunite with all the loved ones that have already crossed over. Hi, Maddie. Akani arasana kona ete yeshana mokona siera takamati. Akoroto so te yuratu maratiana korista ana mokuntu yirasuma. Hi, my love. How are you, darling? I was thinking about you today, Maddie. I was thinking about you because my aunt is from Comox. And I was wondering how you were. Oh, that's okay, Anife. I actually don't know how to pronounce your name. I just assume that the J sounds like an H. Yeah, exactly. Getting a dialysis port in 2 weeks. Let me know if you'd like me to send you some healing, my love. I'd love to support you, darling. That's rough. Maddie is one of the kindest people that I know. Maddie Lynn. Beautiful, beautiful soul, Maddie. Any way that I can give back. You've done so much for so many people. J like Jade, Jennifer. I love that. Ani quiera ta komara tia korista na korasia ta morata ni quiera sa moto na kienoko. Hello, Patrick. How are you? Bienvenido. Kanaira ta korista ni kumara sa korato no mokono te yara suara ta na makanasia ta na mokono te tia. Akaratia na korasa atoko ni kia o korotosto ieta na moratasi ieta na maake e tia ni kia shtana. Ata ieta kamusura ta marati sana koshtana. Did she? It's beautiful. Channel light language. We all have it deep within us. There's different ways of speaking. There's different expressions of it. Hi, Sling. And it's just one of those things that just comes out how it comes out. You can smell the incense. Yeah, I have a couple. I don't have incense, but I do have a couple of candles burning. Yeah, I'm so glad that you found me, Sammy. How are you, my love? Oh, allow the goosebumps to come. Reiki's beautiful energy. Some people feel goosebumps, some people just feel calm, some people feel a change of temperature. Whatever it is that you experience, allow it to be. Did I get a proper lighter? Yeah. Oh, I love that. It's beautiful Ixie. Ixie the Yohoka, I like that. Oh, Heather, that's such a beautiful compliment. Thank you. Whenever I'm anxious, the light language does come out. When I'm just by myself, I'll start talking to myself in light language. It's quite peculiar. Ah, hi, Catherine. Yeah. For those who don't know what Swanky's talking about, I had a little bit of an accident kind of moment when I was doing a Reiki live about a month and a bit ago, where my lighter exploded in a candle. That's so special. Remember that last time you watched? Not my brightest moment. I mean, I guess it was pretty bright. I got a lot of light for a second there. But, don't we also just watch Salmi burn her house down? Yeah. Is this connected with Native American song / poetry? Honestly, I don't know. When I channel the language that I channel, I don't actually understand necessarily the words I'm saying in my brain. I understand the feeling. There's a very specific feeling that I will experience when I'm channeling it. And it's just an energy that has to be expressed, and it expresses itself whatever way it chooses. And so sometimes it does come out in song. And I have found myself oftentimes, to soothe myself, I will start singing or humming in a way that's very synonymous with what you would typically hear in a lot of Native American bands or groups, right? The way that their song is usually channeled. And so I feel like a lot of there might be light languages that I do channel that do tap into perhaps even a past life. If you've had past lives and stuff, what you carry in your soul and in your spirit is going to reflect, your experiences throughout lifetimes. And I have channeled past lives, at least two, where from what I saw and experienced, I had been of a people such as a Native American people. So I don't know if there's something about that. I also live on Squamish territory. So I live in the Pacific Northwest of BC and live down in the lower mainland. And so there's the Coast Salish that are up the coast of BC, but there's also a lot of Squamish down in the area that I live. And so there will be an influence of their energy here as well. You're in BC as well, Anna. Wonderful. That's beautiful. Ihoka does sound like a mix of many earth languages. It does sometimes sound like indigenous languages, especially the more earthy ones. Oh my gosh, Slime, you're wild. 1,000 likes, thank you. You know what, Swanky? All that matters is that it feels right. At the end of the day, what people think, what you think, the thinking part is completely irrelevant. Stop thinking. Just stop thinking. Just allow it to come out how it comes out. When I started channeling, especially when I channel fairy light language, like when I channel the energy of fairies, it is very bizarre. And my brain is like, oh, this is really unsafe. This is really uncomfortable. This sounds crazy. This sounds like, and you have to shut the brain off. Just shut it off. There's no point. If it feels good, it feels good. Yeah, absolutely, Jonathan. That's okay. You don't know history well, but it's never too late to start learning, right? Akana tira to komokar tia kushta no korenikie tira samuritina koshte tia sumate. Arataniaka tayara to komokura satia koshaniata konayara tiniata. Ayatana yarana yarayata watania watakamu. Ayate yarana kongo. It can sometimes. I'm just a channel. But if I'm not properly grounded, it does get overwhelming, and there will be a moment where it's too much and I have to stop. There's a lot of energy in the throat and in the heart right now. Akata yaratana karatana koshata yetene suna tinimiata suaratani kiasu. Atokasi aratakamu koshten kiamakase eyata amasauratin. Atana konate ine kiena karanake ina namuk asaut ansiawa. Ateni ke asura tashtana mukorasato yetakumo. Bonjour. Thanks for the follow, Manda. Yeah, grounding is really helpful for those of you who have stuff going on in the throat chakra. Stuff going on in the throat chakra, stuff going on in the third eye, really like the upper chakras. If you're feeling really overwhelmed and stuffed up there, it's really, really helpful to ground your energy, to create a conduit from your root up to your crown and back from your crown down to your root. Because often what happens is if we're not properly grounded, if there isn't an outlet into the earth, what happens is we get kind of almost like a backlog of energy. We end up having just nowhere for the energy to travel, and it gets very overwhelming. Hi, warrior spirit. What are good ways to ground inside? Yeah, visualization is a really beautiful way of grounding. It really depends on what you're naturally inclined to. But what you can do is you can visualize as you breathe, right? Allow your breath to go through your body. What I like to do is I'd like to envision when the breath comes in, I like to envision the breath traveling through my body, just like there were tree branches, right? All of your whole cardiovascular system is like this beautiful network of tree branches and roots. So I like to imagine that beautiful oxygen coming down, and then I like to visualize these beautiful roots coming out of the base of my spine and into the earth, or out of my feet and into the earth. And as you breathe, allowing that energy to come down through those roots to go into the earth. And you can do that for 5 minutes, right? And that's really helpful. And it's very, very helpful to let you feel supported and allow you to connect to your body, really. Grounding is really about connecting to your body and connecting to the earth below. Thank you, Michael. Oh, that's so lovely. 222. Oh, you're feeling a little sad. I'm sorry, my love. Yeah, I'll send. Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, at the end of the day, everything is energy, right? Everything is an expression of energy, matter, right? Everything, this plant, you can't see it maybe. It's a whole bunch of cells that are vibrating. It's all energy vibrating at a different frequency. Everything around us is energy. This is energy. This is energy. This is energy over here. That's energy. Everything is energy. And so when you start understanding that everything is just a different type of expression of energy, it's a little bit easier to be on board with how just shifting that, even if you can't necessarily see it, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's still there. You can't see the atoms individually in, this t-shirt, for example. The t-shirt is here, it's physical. You can experience what it feels like and what it looks like, and what it sounds like when you touch it and stuff like that. But you can't see necessarily like the things that make it up. And I think that's something important we have to remember, is just because we don't necessarily tangibly experience something doesn't necessarily mean that it's not there. It just means that we're not able to experience it in the way that we normally are used to. That's okay. Oh, lovely. Divinely Grace. Yeah, it's music. Music matters. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. Stoicism? Isn't stoicism the appropriate response? I don't know if I understand the deeper meaning of stoicism. to understand maybe the comment. Not sure what you're trying to say exactly, so if you don't mind clarifying, that'd be awesome. Oh, thank you. Michael, you're so lovely. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Divinely Grace. No, Stoicism, from what I understand, Stoicism is being center. Being stoic is having a form of poise and grace, from what I understand. Yeah, cool-headedness. It's being level. It's being, like, when I think of the word stoic, I think of like a calm, serene lake. It's just, when you're stoic, you have this confidence that is silent. It's a silent confidence. It's a graceful confidence. That's what Stoicism means to me. Yeah, level-mindedness in the face of adversity. That makes sense. Not even a ripple. Placid, right? I think the goal ultimately would be Stoicism, right? Confidence and arrogance are two very different things. So then, yeah, in that case, maybe I do agree with you, Antonkin. You know? However, I also feel like there is a place for us to express our divine rage as well, right? Mm-hmm. Said divine rage. There's a power in our fierceness. And I think it's naive when a lot of people kind of start and want everything to be sunshine and rainbows all the time. And we have to realize that there's beauty in its antithesis to a certain degree. There's beauty in the power of destruction. Because without destruction, you don't have change. Without destruction, you don't have rebuilding. Without destruction, all you have is the same, right? There needs to be an unraveling for a new tapestry to be woven, right? And so what the power is, where the power lies, is in being able to discern when a certain type of expression of your energy is called for. That's the key, right? Is when is it appropriate? When is it appropriate to take the path of silence, and when is it appropriate to use your voice for change? And ultimately, so long as we are not inflicting pain on other people, it's important to share our outrage when it is called for. It takes wisdom and it takes intuition. There is a power. And there's something to be said about silent rage as well, right? It doesn't always have to be outwardly volatile. If you think of an ember, it burns very, very hot. It may not have a flame. It may not have a flame, but it can hold its heat for a very, very long time. Right? Hi, Kristen. Allow it to inspire you. A lot of people, like a good way of describing this is a lot of people allow it to inspire them to make a difference, and to show themselves how much they can do. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I'm not sure, Swanky. Yeah, I would imagine the twin flame is a type of soulmate that you'd have. It's a very specific contract. We do create our own reality. Your perception is everything. All right, sleep well, Jonathan. Hi, beautiful Sergio. I love having you in them. I'm doing pretty okay. Sergio, how are you? I've been meaning to call you and I always don't. Yeah, I know. I miss our chats. No, I'm feeling pretty okay. Oh, story of our lives, I know. I'm glad. Yeah, Blue Bodhi. I haven't watched one of her lives in a while. She's a very powerful creator for those who are not familiar with her. Really powerful healer. I just find it very intense, and I like a chill out vibe. You're on vacation, so you're free anytime. Okay, well let's do it. Let's have a video chat. I would love that. I miss you. It's definitely different, yeah, for sure. It's very effective. Has a lot of affect. Also, like the jingling of her bracelets. The jingling of her bracelets is super soothing. Whenever she does her. It was a couple Mondays ago. I don't know. Never be sorry. I love the hug. I can feel a little thing at the top of my crown right now, actually. It's really nice. 15 minutes ago. I wonder if that's when I started singing. I started singing light language about 15 minutes ago. I miss Ruta too. I need to message her again. Ruta's kind of fallen off the face of the earth. I just put up my Christmas tree. My family celebrates Christmas, so we put up our Christmas tree today. And yeah, I always get this thing asking me to verify my identity on these TikTok lives. It's very weird. Sure. If you guys have questions, ask away. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know enough about vapes to answer that question. I know that if you smoke marijuana, it can kind of cloud some stuff. Honestly, when it comes to any kind of substance that you ingest, it's all about how you use it, right? Why you're using it. If you're trying to numb yourself, then that is the intention you're setting forth when using the substance, and it's going to create that kind of an impact on your energy. I don't really encourage vaping in any way, but that's just me. I don't berate anyone for doing it. Right? Everyone makes their own choices. Oh, thank you, Seth. Finger on the long side. Yeah. Depends if it clouds you. If it inhibits, if it creates confusion and it inhibits your ability to connect to your higher self and your intuition, probably not doing great things to your energy field, right? They open you up. Do they open you up too much, right? That's another thing to pay attention to. Sometimes one thing that maybe I'm just channeling this now because I've never really talked about this, but you will open up when you are ready. And I feel like the danger of using psychoactive substances, particularly in the aim of opening up a certain aspect of self, you may be forcing something that you are not ready for yet. That ability will always be on your path and it will come to you when you are ready for it. And if you force it upon yourself by taking a substance, you risk opening yourself up to something or an amount of energy that you are not actually ready for, and that can cause distress. So I really encourage you to be very in tune with yourself. And if it is something where you've received guidance that this is the next step for you, then so be it. If your intuition is telling you that yes, this is the right decision, then so be it. But if it is something where you're feeling frustrated that you're not achieving a certain amount of enlightenment or a certain amount of healing or a certain amount of clairvoyance or vision, it is not a good time for you to be using that substance, because that is your ego that is guiding your decision. And your ego doesn't necessarily have ultimately your best interest as a whole, right? Your ego is important and your ego is there to protect you, but the ego is there to protect the ego. That's the paradox. That's the thing you have to be careful of. So the ego is there to protect the ego. And if you identify with the ego, yes, the ego is trying to protect you. But if you identify with your whole authentic being, really be careful in what it's pushing you to do. Do I care? Not really. I already muted him. It's all right. I don't have time for people being idiots. Sorry. Zena, this is Reiki healing. I don't do readings and stuff like that. Yeah, you first need to crawl before you build the strength to walk. Absolutely. Thanks, Sergio. I don't know. People are dumb. Sorry. How do I keep someone from reading my energy? Depends on if I care. If, people... I'm a pretty open book. People want to read my energy, they can read my energy. Do I protect myself? Yeah, absolutely. If somebody has ill intentions towards me, I, set intentions and I set shields so that I'm not harmed. But, I feel like we're always reading each other's energy without even realizing it. I love it. Yeah, no. Boost my algorithm. Oh, I see. So, yeah, in that case, Swanky, I definitely... that that is somebody that is acting unethically. If they're telling you stuff without asking your permission to, that's wrong. So what I would do is I would set an intention that first of all, you can ask to bring your aura closer to your body. You can also call in your guides and angels to protect your energy and to create a shield around your energy so that people may not penetrate it. Your intention is very powerful. So it's really about working with your intention, calling in your protectors if you need to, grounding your energy as well is helpful. Hi, Jonathan. Hello, I hope you're well. Nice to see you. Yeah, that's super not okay. Happy solstice to you, my love. Nice to see you. Yeah, I really don't like that. That is a big energy practice no. To It's very invasive and it's very intrusive. So for any of you, I guess this will be a little bit of a PSA for anyone who's kind of like a baby psychic, or if you're starting to learn how to read people and you're noticing things and you're getting messages. It's really exciting at the beginning because you're getting this information and you want to share it with people, or if you're gathering information about someone. But you have to be very, very careful because it's really important to get consent when you're doing any kind of energy healing. You're doing any kind of energy reading. You need to get that person's consent. It is not okay for somebody to just drop. And I've had that too, actually, and I'm glad that you brought that up because now it's making me reflect. I've had people DM me, and a lot of times I think that it's fake, right? So take that with a grain of salt. It's people who take advantage of the whole kind of popularity of readings on TikTok and how lucrative it can be. So again, use your discernment, right? When you have people coming in, if you have people reaching out to you, like offering you readings and stuff like that, like be very discerning, because that's often somebody who is just trying to jump on the bandwagon of this new spiritual wave. But yeah, it is it's very intrusive to have somebody just come up to you and tell you stuff that you may not necessarily be ready to know. So just be aware of that when you're kind of starting this journey, how important it is. Unless you have like a really close bond and relationship with that person, and like they've already given you kind of unlimited consent in some way, right, is not something you just want to throw around. Oh, I haven't been reading the comments, Swanky. You can veil yourself. Yeah, that's not okay. But at the same time, Swanky, also, if you don't give your consent, I mean, maybe this is naive on my part, but I truly believe that if you don't give your consent, somebody's not able to read your energy, and anything that they kind of tell you is kind of BS. She got stuck. Yeah, see, if she got stuck, it's because when you said no, you didn't give her consent, you didn't give consent, and she was not able to tap into your energy. You saying no, sometimes setting no is the boundary that you need to set. Saying no is sometimes all you need to do to set that boundary. That's it. You don't have to go through some elaborate kind of like shield ritual. You saying no, I don't give you permission, blocks her off from your energy. It is your intention. Your intention is that this is not okay. I don't want you in here. And she was not allowed to go in. That's why she was not able to pull cards for you. Anything that you would have pulled would have been absolute garbage. Very easy. Yeah. Swanky, that seems like a pretty uninformed tarot reader. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Holly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're not always ready for it. Yeah, we always need consent. You can go in and be like, hey, I tapped into your energy, because, you know, often when you're really good friends with someone that you really care about, that you have a connection with, you will feel things, and you will get messages from their guides, and your guides will be giving you messages about them. And it's very normal. And so you can come in and be like, hey, my guides are kind of poking me about you. I feel like they want to share a message. Are you open to hearing it? Are you open to receiving a message from your guides or from what my guides? And usually the answer is going to be yes, but it's really good to get consent, because maybe they're not in a space. Like I, for example, I'm not always in a space where I want to get my cards read, because sometimes getting a reading does give me anxiety. And so that's why having that communication is very important. Oh, Holly, it's so nice to have you in here. She's been doing it 4 years now. I'm I'm very curious. You have my email and my TikTok, Swanky. I would love to know, because I'm a little gossip and I'm a little snoop. I'd love to know who it was. I will not share it with the public. I'm just very, now you've piqued my curiosity. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're fine. Sergio's, because I needed a kick in the butt. 50% of the time that Sergio gives me a reading, I end up crying. Same thing with Debbie. We have a good friend, Debbie, decidedly Debbie on TikTok, or Deb Merced, and her readings make me cry because they're always very relevant to what I'm going through. Yeah, exactly. Tell me. I'd love to know. I worry about that when people are on this app and they really don't follow the ethics of energy. It really concerns me. They will learn their lesson. Oh, I saw someone called the Glowing Bear come in. I really like that username. Hi, Emily. That's the thing that I'm really wary about with readings is the moment you know information, you can change anything. Nothing is ever constant. And so whatever that reading is telling you is based on the energy of that present moment. And the moment you have that knowledge, your choices are going to be different. Yeah, it's really important to let people know that. That's why, like, whenever I get readings or I like give readings, it's like at the end of the day, the best readings are the ones that the best readings and the ones that you should really pay attention to are the ones that explain what your energy and your challenges are in the present moment for you to be able to find the tools to heal yourself. That's when a reading becomes really, really helpful and important, is by showing us the things that we refuse to see, by unveiling the things that we look away from within ourselves, so that we may be able to really face those aspects of ourselves so that we can take action into changing our behavior to be the person we are meant to be in our full authenticity. That is the power of a reading. A reading telling you who you're going to marry and, like what kind of things are coming up for you in the future. Those readings are really not helpful because anything can change in the split second. Just in the turn of a moment, everything can be different. But ultimately, the goal is for you to become more and more aligned with who you truly are, so that no matter what happens in your life, no matter where it is that you go on your path, that path is a path that is paved for the person who you are meant to be, in your highest, brightest light. Right? Ryan, is Ryan in here? When did Ryan get in here? Ryan, you've been quiet. Where did you go? Never read the future. Yeah. Patrick, you're so sweet. Yeah, people become really... Thank you for the heart, Empress. Hi, you're here. People, what I see, and this is why I think our TikTok algorithms are being just absolutely bombarded with tarot reading after tarot reading after tarot reading after tarot reading. It's just become this hot thing. And what it does is it enslaves people in this cycle of hope and desperation, and it's really dragging me down, because all it does is it fuels a fire into all of the things that we really should not be attaching to. You know, these tarot readings are taking your power away from yourself. You know, saying that your ex is going to come back and saying that they're thinking about you. All of that doesn't matter. I want you to know that all of that doesn't matter. What they think has nothing to do with your energy. At the end of the day, what matters is how you feel about yourself, how you're allowing your light to shine, how you're allowing your voice to come out, your voice to be heard. What are you doing for you to be the best version of yourself? Where you can be stoic and grounded and powerful and confident in everything that you do, you know, irrespective of what anybody else around you thinks, regardless of what any other kind of attachment might be in your life. You know, when people talk about, oh, these people, like, you know, have all these cords attached to you and all of that kind of stuff, it's like, take your power back. Take your power back. Stop allowing this language to give you an impression that you are not in control of your own person. Nobody has the reins but yourself. You are holding the reins to your own carriage. There's a card in the tarot called the Chariot, and there's these two horses, one is black and one is white, and there's someone holding the reins. You are the one holding the reins of that chariot. Where those horses go, ultimately, you are the one in the seat. There may be power, there may be a future that you may not see, but it's all about the balance of the light and the dark and your ability to hold onto the reins and to be able to control that balance yourself. Right? Don't ever allow anyone to make you think that you are not holding onto those reins tightly. Tarot is about self-awareness. You know what? We don't need tarot. At the end of the day, you don't need it. You don't need it. It is a tool. It is a tool that you can use if you so choose. But you don't need it. You can get that guidance yourself just through listening to yourself, through connecting to yourself. Those messages will come through to you through your intuition. You don't need the tarot for you to get that advice. Sometimes it's nice to get an outside opinion, but ultimately, you will know whether or not something aligns or not. Listen to your gut, listen to your heart. Ultimately, that's all you need to know. Ryan, how you been? See. People who watch a tarot reading for 2 hours and then they say they don't care about that person that they're talking about. Yeah, I know. Yeah, something inside them is resonating with the readings, but it depends what the readings is saying. We have to be careful because that reading, is it triggering their desperation or not? You're seeing daily synchronicities. Talk to me. Yeah, the wisdom is inside you. Is this not normal? I mean, Ryan, who are you talking to right now? What do you think is my normal? Normal is whatever you define it to be. Maybe it's your new normal. But you know who you know me, so you can always message me and talk about it if you want to talk to me about it. But yeah, synchronicities, man, it's been a wild time. Oh, that's scary. Swanky, yeah. Yeah, ultimately, like, remember, when you're using these tools, the messages that they're giving you would be linked to your intuition anyway. They would be linked to whatever knowledge you already have. What the tarot, oracle cards, pendulums, any of that kind of stuff, the answers that they give you, the messages that they give you are things that you already know. You just have to unveil them. So it just depends on how you choose to unveil them. If you choose to unveil them through one of these tools, perfect, so be it. If you unveil them simply by connecting to yourself, so be it. They're all within you. Oh, I love that, Stephanie. Yeah. Will I be doing lives more regularly now? The age-old question. I want to try. Probably will try. I don't have as much soccer, so I'll be able to go a little bit more often than I have been recently. I've been, it's been a really hard 4 months. So finding the time and the energy to do lives has been really tricky. But during this holiday season, I do plan on going live a little bit more just because I don't have soccer. So Sundays, I don't, Sunday nights I'll be free. So I'll probably start going live on Sunday evenings if I can. Not this Sunday evening, of course, because it's Christmas Eve and I'm going to be spending it with my family. But certainly, I'm sure next Sunday I'll be able to go live. I don't, unless I'm doing something for New Year's Eve. I'll figure that out. But the Saturday I could. So, good night, Michael. I don't know if that means you're actually leaving, but you're a star. I have a pendulum and I don't really use it very often because I've noticed that I have a very very good at controlling it. So I don't really trust the answers it gives me anymore. Oh, that's very cool, Ixie. Your pendulum helped you find your lost wallet. That's wild. I wish I had known how to do that to find my lost phone when I went to England. I want my photos, man. Oh, I'm glad. Merry Christmas, my love. Don't cry. I'm not crying. I'm kind of confused. Go sleep, Sergio. Yeah, call me. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe Saturday or Sunday. Use your body as the pendulum. Yeah, we could probably start doing that. But go sleep. Yeah. I kind of feel like I need to cut my hair again. We'll figure it out. The problem is we're both air signs. We're like the two most chaotic air signs in the zodiac, so planning everything is just brutal. Between your Gemini sun and my Gemini moon, we're kind of screwed. Oh, and for those of you who were wondering, there was someone who came in earlier and she's like, "You're totally water sign or Capricorn." And I'm like, "I am neither." For those of you who wondered, it can always be worse. Yeah, we could both be. No. Sleep well, Stephanie. That's fine. Oh, I love pretty rocks. I have a pretty rock. Oh, maybe it's glass. You can't see it. It's just there. I'm an Aquarius. For those of you who wondered, what is this girl, astrologically speaking? I am an Aqua baby with a Leo rising and a Gemini moon. I love you tons, Stephanie. Let's connect. I don't think we've ever really connected outside of my lives, and I'd love to. Aquarius is a sister sign to Leo. Yeah, I know. It's chaos for me because my rising sign and my sun sign oppose each other, and it's like, who am I? I don't know. I am literally a walking contradiction. It's great. It's super awesome. Yeah, go ahead and message me if you like. It's super awesome all the time. For those of you who are not familiar with astrology, and sorry for those of you on YouTube who, this started out as a very calm TikTok live and this ended up just being me like talking nonstop anyway. Hope you enjoy that. For those of you who subscribe, right on. Oh, also for those of you who are in here, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to catch my Reiki live replays on YouTube because I post them there. Anyway, yeah, Aquarius and Leo, very interesting combination because Leo is about the ego and Aquarius is about the collective. And so my sun sign kind of embodies this sense of being alienated, and it's very kind of a thinker and is just very head-centered and cares about the collective and shares wisdom with the collective and all that kind of stuff, but really kind of gets away from the ego. Whereas Leo, it's about being comfortable being seen, being comfortable being a leader, being comfortable having the light shine on them, but also shining that light onto other people. It's very much individual focused instead of collective focused, and creates a very interesting dichotomy. Leos, it's funny because like I feel like Leos tend to get a lot of hate because a lot of people see Leos as being naive and overdramatic and kind of like self-absorbed. It's really not the case. Like Leos are learning and embracing the beauty of the self. But Leos are fierce. It's true. They are fiercely loyal. They are incredibly giving and caring people, because the Leo very much is centered on the heart. They govern the area of the heart. They are the sun. They govern the area of the heart. They're very loving people. They're very enthusiastic people. They like to have fun. They like to play. They like to be goofy. It's very much allowing that inner child to be free, to be seen, to express itself. And so a lot of people see the confidence of a Leo as being arrogant, as being full of themselves and self-centered. And you know, a Leo that is unhealed, it may come across that way, and it very much could be the case. But the thing is being confident is not necessarily being arrogant. Being confident is being comfortable within yourself and feeling safe to express who you are. And there's a lot of beauty and a lot of wisdom we can take from that. That Leo energy is feeling secure enough in your own self to be able to shine light onto other people, right? Powerful manifestors as well, yeah. Anyways, that's my little Afro Astro 411. Enrique, how are you? Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad. How are you? I love seeing you pop in here. Enrique went to university with me. Yeah, great. Love to hear it. Oh, I should find you back on the socials, Enrique. I should send you something. Can I tell you a little bit about Taurus? I mean, I'm not an astrological guru. I know a lot about Leos and Aquarius and those because they happen to be signs in my own chart, so I've definitely like delved into them a lot more than other signs. But Taurus, so Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. Taurus is the bull, slow and steady. They're very solid in their convictions. They very much like comforts. They're very pragmatic. They're very practical. They like to think things through. They like to have a plan. And they're very diligent. Like they're very committed to the path that they take. If you think of a bull, when a bull starts taking a path, it's hard for him to change course. Taurus is very similar in that way. They are really hard workers. They put in the time. They understand that things take time. Their temper can be the same way, where they are very kind of cool and collected and kind of seem unaffected for a very long time, up to the point where you've built them up to the point where you've knocked it out. And then out of nowhere, it seems very bold. But Taurus is very much kind of a sign that is about the physical. It's about the practical. It's about the comforts of life. They're very good with nature as well, with gardening and all of that kind of stuff, usually, as an earth sign. Very patient people. But yeah, they're kind of no nonsense, aren't they? You know, they're very pragmatic in the way that they assess situations. Very stable. Thank you for the follow. Sweet. I'll check later after the live. Probably not going to be live for very much longer just because it's getting pretty late and I have work. You and me both, girl. You and me both. How are things looking for Aquarius? Because I'm absolutely exhausted. Things are... I don't know. I don't follow astrology that closely, and I don't like to attach too much to predictions necessarily. I like to... maybe that's the Aquarius in me. I don't know. I don't like people telling me what to do and what to experience and what things are going to be like. So I kind of like rebel against astrological readings a lot of the time. I like using astrology to understand how I'm feeling now and how I engage in the world, to understand myself better. That's how I use astrology as a tool. Again, it's like when we were talking about tarot. I don't like using astrology to make predictions. I don't like using it that way because I like to believe in my personal agency in things, and I hold really steadfast to my ability to make my own choices and to direct my own healing and experience. It's Aquarius of me, I know. So I'm told that Pluto is now in Aquarius, and that means I'm going to have 20 years of Pluto being in my sign, which is... I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Don't want to think about Pluto. We don't talk about Pluto. No, no, no. We don't talk about Pluto. Yeah. God damn it. Go away. Maybe that means I'm going to have a huge rebirth in my love life. Because I have Aquarius and Venus right now. So. Yeah. For those of you just joining, welcome to live. People have been coming in and out as they please, which is wonderful. Glad you've been here. Energy healing has been happening all through the chitty chatties. Oh, thanks, Lemon. I have to start playing this music more often. It's so soothing. Being a chatty Cathy is a good outlet for anxiety. I love that. On point. For sure. I'm going to send you some music, actually, Enrique. Because I got my Spotify check mark. So, woo, 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 woo. I'll send you something because why not? 1, 2, 3 on the clock. I don't know if I go that far. I'm not famous. I don't know. Maybe I'm famous like that one guy. Have you guys seen the documentary about that one guy that like did this hit song? Or like this song and like just did his own thing, and then found out like years and years later that he had been like massively viral in South Africa or something like that, and had no idea that like people just absolutely idolize him. Sugar Max, is it Sugar Max? Yeah, man. Wild. Maybe that's what it is for me in like some like, I don't know, far off country like Uzbekistan or something like that. Plains of Mongolia. I'd love to go to Uzbekistan. It looks beautiful over there. Can we please? Yeah. Good night, Enrique. I'm gonna go to bed too. I'm tired. So that's a good moment for me to ground off this energy. So envisioning beautiful liquid light coming down the top of our head, down through our head, down our neck. Breathing as we feel this beautiful energy washing everything away, down our shoulders, shoulder blades, front of our chest and our throat, down our back, down through our lungs and our heart, down our spine and rib cage, into our solar plexus area, allowing the energy to come down through our stomach, our internal organs, gently massaging everything in there, down into our sacral chakra, down our lower back, into our hips, into our pelvis, into our coccyx, down through our legs, through our root, down our knees, down our calves, shin bones, down into our ankles, into our feet, out through our toes and the heels of our feet, down into the earth. Vision this beautiful energy creating roots coming through your body, creating these roots out the soles of your feet into the earth, or out your seat bones if you're sitting or lying down, these beautiful roots into the earth. Allowing ourselves to be grounded, letting anything go that you may be holding on to. You can just let that go. Finding a space of gratitude for the moment, space of gratitude for yourself, for this beautiful energy that has come in to heal us today. Gratitude for wherever you are in life, whatever that may be. Gratitude for the oxygen that you breathe without even thinking. Setting the intention that this energy continues for as long as is needed for you, sending you the blessing that your dreams, whatever they may be, come true for you. Sealing the energy with the moon, the holy fire. Thanking you all for being here with me tonight. I am calling back my energy, sending it up to source to be transmuted, loved, and light, and sent back to me. And I send your energy back up to source to be transmuted in love and light and sent back to you. Releasing this connection. So for those of you who were in my live, thank you for joining me. My name is Salome. If you'd ever like to book a personal session with me, you can do so through the link in my bio. I also post my live replays to my YouTube channel, Reiki with Salome. So you can find me on YouTube and subscribe to my channel if you'd ever like to watch any past replays or experience energy when I'm not live on TikTok. Do make sure you drink a lot of water. There was a lot of healing that happened tonight. Make sure that you're hydrating your body. Make sure that you're feeding your body beautiful, beautiful, healthy food. If you'd ever like to learn how to practice this energy healing yourself, I do teach Holy Fire Reiki levels 1 and 2. My next class is going to be probably late January, sometime in February, potentially. So keep that in mind. If you would like to learn, send me an email. My email address is reikiwithsalome@gmail.com. So if you ever have any questions about what a Reiki class looks like, or what is involved, please do send me an email, even with your interest, so that I know what to expect and who to message when I get it all sorted out. And for those of you who are looking for a healing membership, I do run a healing membership with Juliana Whitlow and Deb Merced. It's called A Clear Mind, Body, Soul. It's a beautiful, beautiful subscription that we have, where you have access to free healing events every month. We have actually just changed the platform so that it is $44, but you have access to all of our $33 events that we host in the month. We also have weekly energy forecasts. We also do monthly live talks. It may be energy healing. It may be, a talk about a topic that we have with all three of us on there. We may be pulling cards, doing readings, depending on what is called for. So that is in our private Facebook group that we have for our subscription. It's a really beautiful program, and we do offer discounts to our subscribers for some of the services and classes that we offer as well. Hi, Jacob. Yeah, I'm just shutting down. Oh, love that, David. Love that you had choir. That's awesome. Merci. So yeah, keep that in mind if that's something that interests you. I am going to be doing my solar plexus guided meditation, chakra healing with Reiki and light language healing event in January. So for those of you who didn't make the first 2 guided meditation healings that I did, don't worry, you can still join the solar plexus one. You can access it through our Clear Mind Body Soul membership, or if you just want to be a part of that guided meditation healing, you can also just join it. It costs $33 for the event. So keep that in mind. Yeah, otherwise I hope that you all are doing well. Very glad that I popped on tonight and saw all of your beautiful usernames. I didn't get to see your faces, but I do teach Reiki. Yeah, I absolutely do. I teach Reiki level 1 and 2 for Holy Fire. So if you're interested in learning Reiki, please send me an email to reikiwithsalome@gmail.com. I'm planning on teaching in the new year, probably at the end of January or sometime in February. So I just have to look at my schedule and find out when. You love Holy Fire. Love that. Fantastic. Yeah, so hit me up if you're interested, because I would love to provide that for you guys. So I love you all so very much. Thank you for keeping me company for these beautiful 2 hours. And I will see you all in the next live. Bye.